Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I would like to introduce for the limelight this week. We have got a very, very special guest. Two very special guests we have got coming up. This is Seb Howe, otherwise known as Greedy G, and EJay. Hello, guys. How are we doing today?
I'm doing just fine, my man. How are you?
Oh, a little bit of technical difficulties. Can you guys just turn up your volume just a wee bit?
Yeah, how's that, my man?
A little bit higher. A little bit higher.
More? How about that?
Keep going. Say again?
Oh, shit. Is that good?
That's perfect. Do you know what it might have been? It might have actually been my end.
Is it?
I think it might have been. Yeah.
Hell.
Say again?
I said hell. That's a mad one.
It's alright. How are we doing today, guys? How's the week been?
Yeah, it's been standard. Just as the week's gone by, working on new bits and that.
Anything special for Valentine's Day?
Nah. I just sat at home and like listened to the only things that do love me, which is my records. And it's quite a sad life.
No. It's understandable. Look, it's you know what? It's mutual, and you know what? They're never going to leave you either. So actually, it's quite perfect.
Yeah. Unless I slip and one of them scratches, that'd be a damn shame.
Oh, mate, yeah, no, you don't want to do that.
I'll take good care of them, so you ain't got to worry.
Oh, good. Yeah, no. I was worried for a moment there, so you had me on ropes. Is EJay there as well?
Yes, he is.
I'm here. We're here in the studio. There's a couple people in the background as well, but yeah, we're all here.
Lovely stuff. Lovely. So, how many of you are there?
There's 4 of us here at the moment.
It's 4 man then. Lovely. No, I saw images of the studio very briefly. Look good. Bit blue, which is not a bad thing.
Dirty.
I suppose.
We ain't been taking care of it, but other than that,
this man chat shit. I take good care of my studio. Like I said, I take good care of my records. I take good care of my studio.
You'd expect it. Do you know what, mate? All you need is a bit of Febreze. That's it. You're sorted.
Oh no, it's cool. I got some in here the other week. It was like magic.
It's beautiful. You go for the lemon as well. It's the most pungent smell, and then it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh, I might have to pick that up then because I didn't really look at the label.
Right, so for some of the people listening that may not have heard you guys, quickly introduce yourself and your sort of dynamic as well, because obviously you got the record label, the group, and then your sort of individuals as artists as well. So yeah, just introduce yourself for everyone.
Well, I'm a Greedy G, aka the Grim Reaper. I've been DJing for like years. I've been DJing since like 13. My dad was it, so I kind of just picked up from him. And then I was DJing around like my ends for ages, and now I'm like playing like usually out in London or like other places here and there. But a long time I like picked up like making beats and that because like I love hip hop music and like sample based music, but just I love music. I listen to like fucking everything.
Yeah. So that's where you started off with hip hop music? Is that what you started making?
Well, yeah. I still make hip hop now. Like I sort of fell in love with it through my dad as well. Like hearing like NWA and like Grandmaster Flash and that, and like Public Enemy and that. I heard all that stuff when I was like young, and it just blew my head off.
Yeah.
And I was just listening to non-stop all of that, and I was like, I want to do beats like that. I don't want to make no like trap and 808 shit. I want like James Brown and that on my beats, because like I grew up with like soul and funk as well, jazz, reggae. So like I've heard the whole thing.
Yeah.
But and then after doing the beats, I just picked up rapping because I just kind of like shouting my head off. And
I listened to a couple of the stuff, and it's Yeah, I'm going to ask you some questions about it in a bit, but yeah, no, it's a proper like, and don't take this the wrong way. It's a very unique style. Please don't take that as an insult, in a good way.
I appreciate it, man.
In a good way. Yeah.
Even if it was negative, I love that shit. I love when people come up to me and tell me I'm terrible.
Yeah.
You shouldn't rap because you're white. I love that shit. It's brilliant.
What do you say back to them?
I say, that's cool because I'm going to keep on doing it. Like it can go either way. It depends how aggressive they are.
Yeah.
Like some real weirdos out there. They don't really like white folks rapping. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's almost a dying breed at this point. A little bit.
I'd say it's thriving. It's just we need a bit more like like
energy.
Hip hop's whole thing's about peace and unity. So I think
why not?
wants a bit of unity, then
bring it all together.
Like the whole 9 yards.
Definitely. So how long? And sorry, EJ, yourself. Sorry, missed you out, mate.
So with the record label, Seb's obviously been doing that for a while and stuff. And I met him. What's that, like year and a half ago now?
Okay.
I actually met him when he was doing a local rave, and I was actually working at the the pub he was doing it at. So I was bartending for the night. We got talking at some point, and we got onto the topic. We both rap, showed each other some shit. Came to the studio a week later, something like that. Then I've kind of been stuck here ever since.
Oh, lovely, stuck here. Oh dear, he's got you
stuck in the cellar.
You sleep there. He's just got Snickers in the week. Yeah. That's it,
mate. Chained to the fucking wall. This cellar's for real. For real.
Bless him. I see why you got your camera turned off. I see. Okay.
No. I tell people about the cellar all the time. It's like an attraction. It's like some Disneyland shit. You know?
This is how you pay for the studio. I see.
Yeah.
So how long have you guys been in the game? Obviously, you mentioned you've been doing it since 13. How long have you guys been doing it for?
So I've been DJing since 13, making beats since like 15, rapping around the same time as well. But I put my first tune out at 16, and that's when I stopped Savage Streets. And it was literally just me trying to do something. Like, the whole point of it is just to get more local people from my ends, which is Cambridgeshire even. Straight out some, it's all about repping the Fens and that.
The Fens, come on.
I wanted to bring people like Ethan, like other people who rap in the local area, to just do something a bit different. Because usually around here, people, if they want to rap, they just want to try imitate London, or like even worse, they want to just try imitate America. And it's like we just got to be on like our own sort of thing. We can take influence from all that. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just we got to do our own thing. But
definitely, I don't think there's really much of a platform for I suppose a platform for people out in those sorts of areas, like and also you just don't really hear about artists from those areas, so it's quite nice. It's something different, something fresh, something new to the industry.
No, I definitely agree with that, because I think that's the thing, like there is plenty of people out here that are kind of doing bits, and they're like rapping in their bedroom or with their friends when they're at a party, something like that, but there's no like one really bringing them all together, and that's kind of where we're trying to change something, I guess. Because I'd been like writing since I was like 17, but I didn't really take this stuff seriously until like I really got involved with Seb and shit. So I feel like it makes a big impact. Like, I've got to big him up right now,
Yeah, no, definitely. It sounds like you're doing an absolute number, mate. It's a big thing to take on as well, sort of find people and bring them in, but it's also fun at the same time, because it's something you love.
Of course.
I've got to ask, where did the name come from?
Which one?
That's a really good point. So the record label, was it?
The name, so Savage Streets Records. So I'm a massive like film buff, but I'm an absolute fucking weirdo. I love like exploitation and like B movies and like trashy like 70s and 80s films that haven't even been put.
Is this from your dad?
No, this is just me just being like told I can't watch certain shit as a kid and being like, no, I want to rebel. And then I was just like, yeah, come on, let's watch a bit of I Spit on Your Grave or something, just piss off my parents. But I just got into watching shit like that, and one of my favourites is this like trashy little film from the 80s called Savage Streets, and it's sick, but it's not for most. I recommend it to the weird. I don't recommend it to the average Joe.
No.
But it just kind of came from there. I was just like, that just sounds like a sick name for a hip hop label. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah. No, it does. I think it suits the style of music as well massively. It's quite a grungy name, It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. I love the grit and the dirt.
Say again.
I said I love the grit and the dirt.
Oh yeah. Don't we all? So plug time. Where can people listen to your shit?
So if you want to find my music, I release shit on Savage Streets, which is on SoundCloud at Savage Streets Records, and on YouTube. We're on the process of sorting out like other music platforms as well at the moment. That will be coming soon. But if you want to hear the music, I'm mainly on SoundCloud, and then I've got Instagram, and Savage Streets is Instagram. So that's Savage Streets Records Instagram, and then Greedy G Old Boy Instagram. That's my main page where like my DJ shit and like all the other crap I post.
Check it out, people. Make sure you hit them up. They're making some great stuff.
Yeah, Ethan's got a couple plugs as well.
Yeah, go for it.
Because he never does it right, so this is my job in this. So yeah, the Instagram is savage_streets_records. YouTube, Savage Streets Records, you'll find it. Same with SoundCloud. Eventually, you'll find that all on Spotify as well. He is greedy_G_O_boy. EJay, EJAY_UK. Spell it out properly.
Yeah.
Did my job. Right, let me pass it back to the boss.
I love that. Because now there's no excuse now.
Coming all formal.
Yeah, no. Did you write that down? Is that scripted? Has he got a little bit of paper there?
This man, right? I'm out here trying to remember everything, and he pulls out his phone. He's like, I know what Seb's gonna do. He's gonna be, and he's like, Seb, remember this? And I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'll think of it when it comes to it. It'll happen.
All off the dome, but
yeah, exactly. So, actually, with that, do you both freestyle?
Yes, we do. I
respect that. That's a difficult art, definitely. And actually, with MCing, this one's for Seb, Greedy G. So I did have a listen to some of your stuff, obviously, and I loved your MCing, as I've said. It gave me Mikey B. I don't know if you listen to him. It gets sort of vibes similar to him, for me anyway. But just a lot more raw.
I've never heard of him, but
you haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, you not heard this time in the morning?
No.
Check it out. It's a good song.
Yeah, I listen. Yeah.
So I'm interested to know what is your process to writing lyrics? Because it's all like you go straight in, like you said, you're sort of shouting and that, and what's the process there?
I'm just kind of loud and obnoxious. I don't mean to be. I just am. But I just was like. The process for me is it comes together I'll be out and I'll see people doing stupid shit and I'll be like, that's funny. And I'll write about that. And then sometimes I'll just be like, that matter of fact, that's what happened. Or then sometimes I'll be like, let's stretch this out, make this a nice little story or something and just piss about. And then some days I just want to chat shit about a certain topic. And usually I'll sit down and I'll have a beat in my head. Not even a beat, just a tempo and a vibe. And I'll be like, sound like that. And then I'll just write a few bits down. I'll be like, that's cool. Yeah. And then I'll find a sample maybe or just a beat similar. With similar tempo.
Do you write first and then produce?
Yeah, I write most of my lyrics first.
Interesting.
Sometimes I do make a beat and then I'll be like, okay. But a lot of the time I write the lyrics first and then I go right beat and then it just all comes together then.
Okay.
It's a very, very chaotic process to everyone else, but
if it works, it works. And actually, EJay, I might as well ask you as well, mate, because you're a lyricist. So what's your process as well?
It's quite interesting actually, because I feel like me and Seb, we've got almost completely opposite ways of writing. Seb's very stream of consciousness stuff. It will just come out, then he'll make it work afterwards. Yeah. I'm someone that I'm really big into my rhymes and stuff like that, MF Doom influence, shit like that. I'm big up. I'll sit there, sometimes I'll sit there and spend 20 minutes on a single bar and stuff like that, just come up with 20 different until I got the right one. So, it's very different, and that's where, when you come in the middle, it kind of works.
Yeah, no, is it a bit more sort of, I don't know, maybe a bit more methodical kind of thing, if that makes any sense?
Yeah, it's methodical, but then also meeting this man has made me kind of pull more to the other direction as well. Kind of switch it up, be a bit more kind of not unique, kind of just spontaneous with it. Not everything you've got to kind of really deep and think about all the time. Sometimes you can just come up here and have some fun.
Definitely tap into that bit more creative sort of side to you. I've got another question for you now. So obviously you haven't. I'm told you haven't released anything just yet, but obviously you've got some stuff in the works at the minute. So how long? Well, you've said how long you're doing it, but what are you excited for yourself to release and just your upcoming stuff for the future? What are you excited for?
Yeah. It's kind of taken me a while, and I'm not really sure why. It's kind of been one of those things like we could have done this time ago and could have got something out from me, but we just waited until we were ready and stuff. So, but I've actually, it's funny coincidence timing wise, because tomorrow I've got the debut coming out. So it's not a song, but on the Savage Streets Records YouTube page, we've got kind of a series that we're running that we're gonna like bring rappers to the studio, put a beat on, get them to spit something on it. So Seb's done one now, and mine will be coming out tomorrow, probably about 7 o'clock. So that's cool. And then on top of that, obviously we've got the group that we're forming, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. That's coming along real nice. I don't think we're going to say too much more about that.
Yeah,
but that's coming along nicely right now.
Okay, that might answer my next question, which is what are some upcoming projects that you guys have got going on? Obviously, if you can't say too much, don't worry.
I'll keep it brief, but I've got a couple singles in the works, a couple other bigger things in the works in terms of making music. I've got a couple other tunes as well in the works. We've got a couple new artists. Big up my man Nate Grimey, aka Narco. He's coming through with the heat. He's got some big tunes coming through. And then shouts to my man Ed Hayes.
Oh, Ed. Well. I know Ed.
Yes,
I know Ed.
My man Ed. Yeah. He's coming through with the heat. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's great. That's great to see him get a
one more real
quick.
Sorry, I've got to big up our mate Finn. He changes his rap name all the time. He was select, I think, Anxious Soul now.
Bin. B-I-N.
No, Finn.
Oh, that's my name. Nice one.
That's his real name. No. But yeah. So I've got a song coming out of him. It should be like end of March, and that's hard. Like, he's hard. He's not really Savage Streets. He's not signed. He's not like part of it, but he's associated. Okay. Oh, no, cool.
Yeah, Finn's been down with me, like, big shouts to Finn. He's been down with me. We went to school together. We were, like, writing at the same time and everything. We both
awesome.
loved hip-hop. He does like what we're doing. He does dig it, but he's on, like, a whole other vibe. But we want to collab with him, and he's going to hop on our sort of shit as well. Because he's a very tight lyricist. He's cold, I'll tell you.
No, that's really sick. It sounds like I'm honestly really excited to listen to some of the stuff that you guys have got coming up. Everyone else on listening in, tuning in, make sure that you check this out, because these guys are going to be up and coming and blowing up before you know it. So make sure you hop on the trend early. Listen, guys, unfortunately we've run out of time today, but I've really enjoyed our chat, and thank you so much for coming on. With that being said, I'm going to play one of your tunes now, and thank you so much. Big up. Thank you so much for coming on, guys, and I'll chat to you in a minute. But this is Greedy G with Deep Cover 22. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. Big up. Come on.
It's live in Soham tonight. Well, that was shit.